Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 5 de Retorno à Ilha dos Macacos. Com o esfregão fabricado e o tapa-olho que vira disfarce de morto-vivo equipado, Guybrush conseguiu servir na tripulação de LeChuck. Agora, em alto mar e limitado à cozinha no porão, precisa dar jeito de subir ao convés e tomar o comando. E eu aqui descascando batata no porão. Elas são comestíveis?
More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken?
A intendente me deu esse panfleto.
It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
Ok, vou levá-lo comigo. Suba a bordo, panfleto de novos tripulantes. LeChuck, todos os direitos reservados. Inspire-se, siga as ordens de LeChuck. Traia a confiança, faça a birra, cometa a fraude, abuse da hospitalidade, dê falso testemunho, destrua o que é amado, destrua o que é belo, ameace com agressões, agrida, assassine aqueles em seu caminho. Mas esse não é o manual do LeChuck, esse é o manual dos filhos, em relação aos pais. Resumido a partir do livro O Modo LeChuck. Ao trabalho, não seja demitido. O Le-Navio possui encantamentos para não ser abordado por ninguém além da sua tripulação. Isso inclui você. Então não se preocupe, a não ser que seja demitido. Aí você deve se preocupar. Preocupar-se com minha bolsa.
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
Admirar a vista.
I can't see much through this thing.
Imaginar o que tem dentro da caixa.
More chickens?
Descobrir o que tem dentro da caixa.
Murray?
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage, withered zombie man. Have we met before?
Ops, não, mas eu sou um grande fã. Sim, em uma festa de crânios demoníacos. Eu estou disfarçado.
I'm in disguise.
In that case, I would think you'd comprehend the value of staying hidden. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem.
Descobrir mais sobre Madison.
How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
What exactly is Madison up to?
I would be a poor spy indeed if I told you that. You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Contar minhas bênçãos.
At least they don't smell like live chickens.
Aquela ali tem um ovo. Um ovo ali, olhe.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
Esfregão, voltar ao trabalho. Cheirar a gordura ou pegar a gordura.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
Pegar a gordura.
No way am I picking that up with my hands.
Comida de galinha fantasma?
I wonder what it's made out of.
Pegar a comida de galinha fantasma. Esfregão, esfregar a gordura.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Aw.
Fazer uma pausa. Já que nada adianta mesmo. Provar a comida de galinha fantasma.
I don't think so.
Melhor não.
Going somewhere, swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest twinge of regret about the choices I've made up to this point.
Por que vai usar o esfregão na gordura e depois na janela?
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts! I don't want to spoil my view.
That's disgusting.
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts! I'll just put a little dab on there.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Pronto, já engordurou tudo que podia, mas... ele não tem nada para tirar os parafusos ali. Ah, tem a faca, né? Sempre esqueço que ele está armado.
Yep.
E por que ele guardou a faca se tinha mais 2 parafusos?
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather. I got these from the porthole. It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
E se passar gordura?
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts! Better. The grease helps. A little. This is now a slightly greasy porthole.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts! It's working. I can't see anything. This one doesn't open. I can't see anything. This one doesn't open.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
This is a bunch of empty containers of
blah.
monkey blood and squid ink.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
Mas você e LeChuck já foram lá.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
E como essa punção funciona?
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
E o que tem nela?
What's in it?
Let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Ok, entendi.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
Eu escuto muito isso.
I get that a lot. I have a common sort of face.
I suppose everyone looks the same with the skin peeled off. Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Por que precisamos de crânio?
Well, why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
E por que precisa ser achatado?
Well, why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Ah, essa vai ser a resposta sempre. Não. Onde eu posso encontrar?
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Posso ganhar aumento?
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map. How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull, like he told you to.
You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
Pegar o crânio de Apple Bob emprestado?
Nice looking skull you got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax, I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else.
O conselho contrário do escovão. Coloca a cabeça na panela e vai. Desculpar-se com Bob.
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
Para o interior do navio.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work.
Carta colecionável. O pato no parque pode ser alimentado com peixe, biscoitos, ração de pato ou pão. Pão! Pão! Esse já era desse jogo mesmo, até a baía, lembra?
Stop overfeeding Molly, you rotten clods. She has digestive trouble and I'm tired of cleaning it up. These open plan offices are all the rage now.
Esgueirar-se até a cabine de LeChuck. Hora de lavar roupas?
Oh, I barely touched it. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave?
Admirar a arte de uma distância segura.
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil.
Refletir sobre o véu.
Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made.
Pegar.
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one.
Outra carta. O que Guybrush não precisa provar nos 3 desafios para se tornar rainha? Inteligência, lealdade, seriedade ou vontade? Seriedade precisa, então eu errei.
You're out and about.
Uma âncora muito pequena para um navio tão
It looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping. Ready for cannon firing.
Conversar com Flamba, o sentinela. Você não deveria estar no cesto da Gávea?
Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this girl.
Posso ver se encontro o crânio no cesto da Gávea?
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Alguma ideia de onde encontrar?
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
Como é trabalhar para LeChuck?
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining. You'll live longer if you remember that, new guy.
Nós temos um sindicato?
Do we have a union?
You sure don't, Swabby.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
The crow's nest is up there. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles. Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Now's not a good time to attract attention.
You're out and about.
Eu já estava indo para lá direto.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
Não.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
Por favor, se pedir por favor, ele tem que fazer.
Please?
Spare me your dull entreaties. I cannot be moved. Figuratively speaking.
Levar à força.
Hey.
How's it going in there, Murray?
You will pay for this indignity, you worthless skull napper.
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said a flattened skull, you useless bilge rat!
Aquele outro lá disse que podia ser qualquer um.
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Only if it's a flat one.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he wants to see a broken laundry machine.
Muitas horas depois, ele que está acostumado a quebrar tudo, conseguiu consertar alguma coisa.
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... Ah! I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
LeChuck ficará orgulhoso de mim. Até vai me dar aumento.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't want to talk to you right now, except to say that exquisite punishments await you at your final resting place.
I have a flattened skull.
Well, put it in the cauldron and let's get going to Monkey Island.
Nem parabéns, nem nada. Isso está carregado?
Looks like it's empty. Now, the potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull.
Hey, what are you...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby! Why are you out of the old? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also... I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion! I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible? No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything. Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually. You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist. There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks. What's that?
Plundering prospects.
You won't need those. I'll find a way for us to get to Monkey Island. It's empty now.
Atualizar Flare Gorei sobre meu progresso.
I'm working on a way for us to get to Monkey Island without using a voodoo potion.
Glad to hear it. I'm working on something else. Great meeting. See you later.
Entrar na cozinha. Lodo.
You'd think on a ship there would be opportunity to change the water once in a while. You might want to change this water someday. Just a thought.
It's not water. I'm marinating the plate scrapings for tomorrow's dinner.
Odor pungente.
At first I thought the privy must be behind there, but no, it's just the pantry. What is all this stuff anyway?
Oh, you know, urchin husks, bile duck extract, sugar, fangweed. Nothing unusual.
Can I give you a hand washing these plates?
Nah, I already did those.
Esses são os limpos. Perguntar a putra sobre o pimenteiro.
Can I ask about that pepper shaker?
It was demon pepper, made from demon peppers, which are basically the hottest peppers you can get. Do not, under any circumstances, put it on anything you intend to eat.
I like spicy food.
Not like this. Burns on the way in, burns on the way out. In between, burns. Doesn't matter though. The shaker's empty. I'm all out.
Whoa. I'm not sure those are quite dead yet. Ugh. It's hard to tell if those are for cooking or combat.
It's cute that you think there's a difference.
It sounds like screaming, but really quiet.
Ouvir a sopa.
It's kind of soothing in a weird way.
Perguntar sobre a sopa.
What's the soup of the day?
Some former crew members who didn't work out.
Yikes.
It's a delicacy.
Perguntar sobre suprimentos voodoo.
You wouldn't happen to have a magic voodoo concoction in here that will get us to Monkey Island, would you?
No. And like Rose said, we used up most of the supplies, so there's no way we're brewing another one.
Okay, just checking. I'll find a different way.
Outra carta aqui. Na ilha Skull, quem é o ascensorista que Effet Lafleur está substituindo? Mort Cruff, Rolando Andares, Brown Bird. Só a Morte que a gente conhece, ou pelo menos que eu ouvi falar. E errei. Fugir do cheiro.
You, Swabby, come over here. Ye be new to my ship. I like to meet each of my crew. What's your name, Swabby?
Guybrush, Mike. Espada de sangue, o temido. Barba louca, o imberbe. Arrancador de olhos, o imprudente. Marujo está bom. Eu gosto do que você fez com este lugar.
Eye Gouger, the Reckless.
Look, I'm just going to call you Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly. Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning crew. Now, get back to work before I use your entrails as bait. Wait! Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4. I like to think of it as a team-building exercise.
I won't.
Manter todo e qualquer membro longe das barras.
Devil crabs like limbs, apparently.
Ah, agora dá pra subir no cesto da galha.
Hey, Flambe! Ship ahoy! It's Captain Madison! Ready the cannons!
Don't worry about it. LeChuck already knows they're out there.
Wait, never mind. Something's going on. They've got a cauldron on deck. That looks like a cinnamon stick. Mint, squid ink. Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sink us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
Eles me passaram a perna.
They undercut my Threepwood's expedition so they could claim the prize for themselves.
You don't want to say that name out loud on this ship. Trust me.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration.
Eles não têm crânio.
Aha! They're missing a skull.
Nós não precisamos da poção porque eles já têm uma.
We don't need a potion because they have one.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
Outra cartinha aqui. Posso errar mais uma. Eles fazem uma pergunta fácil e 10 difíceis. Qual é o nome do meio de Edward Van Helgen? É Bolinho do Amor, Corta Nariz e Nuggle Cakes Banjo Master. Acertei, porque era o único que seria adequado para esse nome. Mas não tenho ideia nem de quem é essa personagem. Falar com a Rose. Vamos. Partimos agora.
I have an amazing idea.
Does it involve mopping?
No, it involves following another ship to Monkey Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now. They're brewing the potion to go to Monkey Island.
So
I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
No.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Gullet gave us a perfect excuse to skip it, and now you're about to screw it up.
Let's lock him in the hold.
Whoa, hang on.
Estou um pouco surpreso. Como assim vocês não querem ir para a Ilha das Macacadas? Por que alguém não ia querer ir? Eu achei que a ideia era de viajar.
Well, I thought the whole point of this voyage was to go to Monkey Island.
It was, but that was strictly LeChuck's idea.
There's nothing on that island except for the secret.
The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote.
Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough.
The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay.
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 Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
What's unanimous?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
Persuadir Rose a mudar o voto.
Listen, about that trip to Monkey Island.
That we voted against.
Exactly. I want to try to persuade you to change your mind about it. Or if not your mind, then at least your vote.
Good luck with that. I'm regretting hiring you right now.
Eu poderia lhe fazer um favor e todos saem ganhando. Como intendente, me parece que você deveria ser mais leal. Você não tem curiosidade em saber o que é o segredo? Eu poderia fazer um favor.
I could do you a favor in return. Win-win. That's how politics works, right?
I don't bargain away my opinions and judgment for cash or favors, Swabby. I'm not for sale. I have a moral center.
I've got one of those. It's just kind of small and off to the side. Like a hangnail.
Let's hope it doesn't cause you any trouble in your career as a pirate.
Not so far.
Como intendente, você devia ser mais leal.
As quartermaster, it seems like you should be more loyal to LeChuck, who, I will point out, very much wants to go.
I've been with LeChuck a long time.
Exactly.
In the beginning, I really admired the way he saw the world.
Através de um véu vermelho de ódio constante, como seu brinquedo pessoal, como uma grande caixa redonda com um laço e o segredo no interior. Como um brinquedo pessoal, não. Através do véu vermelho de ódio.
Through a reddish haze of constant anger?
I don't know, that's just it. I can't even remember what I found so inspiring. It makes it hard to follow his lead on a personal quest like the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh. I still think you should vote to go to Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about that now. I'm having a crisis of faith. About not being inspired by LeChuck to follow his lead.
Okay.
Tem que fazer ela se iludir de novo com LeChuck. Perguntar a Bob sobre o seu trabalho.
Bob, I confess I'm a little confused about what your job is. I mean, I know you hang up there all day. I'm just not sure why.
As yardarm hanger, I serve as an example to the crew of what might happen if they break the rules. It's an important role, though admittedly not an exciting one.
Perguntar sobre o voto.
I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't the change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
Eu posso transferir você para outra verga. Eu assumo seu próximo turno. Vou ser seu melhor amigo. No que você estaria interessado?
Well, what would you be interested in?
Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored. We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though.
Piada quebra o tédio, mas não dura muito, não. Vai lá, assuma o comando.
That's an unusual sound for a ship to make.
That time again already? Well, let's get to it. All right, you bucket of worthless maggots! Why is the ship's cauldron still empty? I distinctly ordered a mystical voodoo potion. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 flee you or die. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, keel hole, blah, blah, walk the plank, blah, blah, blah. And another thing, blah, 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 blah. dereliction of cruelty. Daggers not rusty enough. Disgrace to the profession of pirating. Furthermore, blah blah blah.
Vaca que
bones
desça pelo
and
outro lado aqui, não desce?
Sprinkle them on my cereal. In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
Acabou o tempo para ele fazer o que tinha que fazer. Acho que ele vai ter que fazer isso quando precisar ir na cabine do LeChuck pegar alguma coisa.
Okay, Murray, I just need one more thing from you. I hope you're not allergic to gunpowder.
Of course I'm not.
Hey, what are you doing? These things are dangerous.
I better get my hands on the Chuck's map first.
Eu tenho que pegar o mapa do LeChuck primeiro. E aonde está o mapa do LeChuck?
One bell. Voting hour.
Não, eu ia tocar
Didn't we just do this?
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
Nay.
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 The vote hasn't changed since last time.
The mill of democracy grinds slowly.
I warn you, Swabby. Don't waste our time. Meeting adjourned.
Mas já que a baque é tanto,
Gullet!
You.
He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder. There's also a knife in his back, but that's clearly not why he's stuck. He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder. There's also a knife in his back, but that's clearly not why he's stuck. Looks like an antique. Looks like an antique.
You clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
I have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, Swabby.
eu sou o primeiro marujo agora, na verdade.
Well, it's actually first swab now.
What is?
Me. LeChuck gave me your job.
You? Not likely.
I do prefer a management role. Less scrounging, more lounging.
I'm gonna give your pancreas to my rat for a pillow.
Talvez fosse bom você usar um tom mais amigável. Eu sou o único que sabe que você está aqui.
I'm the only one who knows you're down here.
Not true. I know I'm down here, don't I?
Well, I guess you've got me there.
Ha!
If I leave you here, do you think you can free yourself?
Of course not. You think I haven't tried that already? It's a matter of leverage. As in, I'm gonna get a lever and smack you in the head with it if you don't get me out of here right now.
Once we set sail, you'll probably be crushed into paste by the rudder.
Why would you tell me that?
Well, in case you're worried about being stuck for a long time.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat both your legs, throw them up, and then eat them all over again.
It would be smart of me not to give you the opportunity then. You might want to take a friendlier tone.
This is my friendly tone, you blabbering pile of excrement.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes, more or less. How about you?
Well, technically, I don't have to breathe at all, but it's a reflex, isn't it? You can't really stop doing it, but it feels like drowning the whole time. So get me out of here right now, you colossal git.
Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Oh, I don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for pity's sake. You baboon! I'll get you for this.
He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder.
Ele deveria soltar o cara para ter um voto pro lado dele. Cabine do LeChuck.
Fortunately, there's a much more straightforward way to get in.
Por que ele precisava de outra faca? Não precisava, né?
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks.
Ele tem que pegar o mapa lá no LeChuck, mas teoricamente ele nem sabe que tem o mapa lá no LeChuck.
That time again already? Well, let's get to it. Listen here, you lazy pack of squealing bilge rats. Earlier today, in fact not even an hour ago, I clearly heard someone on this deck mention Guybrush Threepwood. Out loud! If a ship is going to function properly, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah, flay you all alive, blah.
It's not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important.
Trocar com o mapa da ilha da Floresta Escovão?
A map's a map. I don't think he'll spot the difference. Now I just need a unanimous vote from the crew. No problem.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass! All right, same time tomorrow, then. Dismissed.
It's too early for this. Right now, the crew still won't follow Madison's ship. I still think he should vote to go to Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about that now. I'm having a crisis of faith. About not being inspired by LeChuck to follow his lead.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, pretty much anything. I'm easy.
Cantorias, cestaria, romances históricos.
Historical novels?
I do enjoy reading.
Aha! Sea shanties?
Nah.
Sapateado, abaçado.
Clog dancing?
Nah.
Boliche, cestaria, biografias.
Biographies?
I do enjoy reading.
Autobiografias?
Autobiographies?
I do enjoy reading.
É, qualquer livro, então.
Adventure stories?
I do enjoy reading.
I'll see what I can find. You, okay in there, Murray?
When I get out of here, I'm going to shoot both your legs off and use your traitorous fingers to pick my teeth.
Okay then. Just checking.
Se eu der o panfleto para ele ler, é igual dar manual de instruções para Bá se distrair. Mapa para o segredo. Inicie a busca pelo arbusto de frutinhas vermelhas. Siga a mão do macaco de pedra. Pegue o caminho da galinha de madeira. Passe pelas abelhas e siga a placa. O X do tesouro. Ah, quem tem um livro é o que está lá na gávea. Oferecer uma leitura motivacional.
Would you like to read this pamphlet?
No thanks. I've already read that lots of times.
É, era a única leitura que ele tinha. Você quer trocar alguma coisa por esse livro?
Working hard?
Never.
Vamos conversar sobre o seu voto.
Let's talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island. Are there any particular favors I can do for you? I don't know a lot about your interests.
My main interests are sleeping and eating. I try to do both as much as possible.
Comer e dormir, o come e dorme. Você tem uma comida favorita?
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, yes. Scorched Alaska. Salty like widow's tears. Sweet like revenge. And fiery like a hot poker to the tongue. Except when Putra makes it, unfortunately. She does not make it hot enough for my taste.
Ah, preciso achar aquela pimenta lá, então. Que livro é esse?
What's the book?
It's a book of underworld jokes. Jokes from beyond the pale. Unheard of in this world.
Pode me dar esse livro, se eu pedir, por favor? Alguma piada boa?
Underworld jokes, you say? Any good?
Hilarious.
Você descreveria o livro como divertido?
Would you describe that book as entertaining?
I would use a shorter word, but yes.
Você vai terminar logo?
Think you'll be done reading soon?
Nah, I don't really have anything else to do.
Se eu trocar por comida picante, dói ter a cabeça pegando fogo? Ou você quer ficar como Medários, que esfria a cabeça e fica com cabeça de iceberg?
Does it hurt to have your head on fire?
I'm a demon. We're sort of all about that. You get used to it.
Ajudaria a colocar a panela na cabeça com água?
If you stuck your head in a bucket of water, would it help?
Demon fire burns underwater, so no.
Aposto que você não usa chapéus.
I'm guessing you don't wear hats.
Once in a while, I look good in them. For a few seconds.
Não consigo parar de pensar na sua cabeça.
I can't stop thinking about your head. I mean, what it would be like to have a head that was on fire.
I can help you out with that if you are really curious.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
A Baca dá o manual para aquela que está desmotivada.
Do you remember giving me this at my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
No kidding.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
No, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to Monkey Island now?
Yes, even though I know you want me to.
Works for me.
Voto convertido. Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.